true. That is a true principle. The more you know, it's the more you know, simply put. But let me help you finish the equation. Knowledge is power, but execution is fatal. You hear what I'm saying? Knowledge is power, but execution is fatal. Let me elaborate. All my life growing up, I used to read a lot of books. I was learning about so many things and so many different subject areas. I was learning about this person, that person. I was learning about how to do this, how to do that, how to perform this, how to perform that, how to work this, how to work that, how to fix this, how to fix that. But you know what? I was realizing in that point in time, like growing up, I was reading a lot. I knew a lot. Like somebody asked me about something in a book, I could regurgitate it. So I knew I had a lot of power. But see, the thing about it is, I wasn't doing anything with that power. But see, the thing is, the more I knew, yeah, it grew me as far as like what was in my mind. I wasn't feeding my mind garbage. But I'm gonna tell you something, where the real power came to is when I started executing on those things. So I wanna tell you, knowledge is power, but execution is fatal. When you start executing, man, like just because you know something doesn't mean you know. Just because you know something doesn't mean you know. Like prime example, simply put, just because I told you a recipe for how to make lemonade doesn't mean you know how to make lemonade. I gave you a recipe, I gave you the knowledge of how to make lemonade, but that doesn't mean you know how to make lemonade. But until you get the actual ingredients and you execute on the knowledge that I gave you, and you actually get to taste and test your own product, and you execute it on making the lemonade, that's when you start executing on that power. That's when that power becomes permanent. That's when that power becomes manifested. That's when that power becomes permeable. Like, you gotta understand, man, like, just because you read a whole bunch of books doesn't mean you smart. It means you got a lot of knowledge. But until you start executing on that knowledge, man, I'm telling you, it's really for nothing. Like, I never seen a doctor who read 1,000 medical books or hundreds and hundreds of medical books, but he never executed on the practice of medicine. I never seen that. So I want to tell you, and I want to encourage you, like, just because you know something, don't be around here walking around here like you think you smart, like you better than somebody, because you're not. That just means you just read a lot. You may know a lot, but until you start executing on that, man, you will never know the fruit. You will never see the harvest, because everything that, like, I see a whole lot of people, average Joe Snuffy out here, that'll go out here and have sheer determined and sheer will and just execute. Don't have no skills, but knowing, like, if he keep executing, he'll eventually develop the skill. But if he keep executing, he'll eventually get to his point. If he keep executing, he'll eventually become stronger. If he execute, he'll eventually grow. If he execute, he'll eventually make the money and the desired income that he desires to make. If he keeps executing, he'll become this phenomenal person. Execution is the mother of all skill. But as far as in the execution, repetition is the mother of all skill too. So don't think you smart because you out here just reading a whole lot of books and you studying at the library and you can make an A on your test and all your friends saying you so smart, you so brilliant. And I'm telling you, like, don't take it as disrespect. Like I'm saying you dumb or anything. It's good that you're smart. It's good that you read. It's good that you have the knowledge. But until you execute on that knowledge, do you understand the fact and then the execution, how many people you can help? Like, look at a hospital, man. You got doctors, nurses, surgeons, all these people with different professions. But the more they read, they have to execute and apply what they read. Like, when you're in the classroom, you may read a book, you may get the knowledge, and you take a test, right? Because the test is an exam to test what you read, to see that you understand what you know. But when the real life situation hits, when a person's life is on the line, that you're not in the classroom anymore, you're not reading a book anymore, you have zero room for error because somebody's life is on the line. So if their life is on the line, now all that stuff that you was reading, you got to apply, you got to execute on what you read. So I'm telling you, knowledge is power. That is true. It is power. It is so much power in the power of reading and having knowledge, but execution is fatal.